What's good, guys? So it is the weekend. Neo is not in good shape, guys. According to my last video, the Head and Shoulders is coming to fruition. I called it luckily the day before, and I literally saved about $30,000. Works like this. It looks exactly like Neo right now. I'm not going to bet against a long-term technical. If we expand the chart, we can see that the long-term resistance line where it attempted on the second attempt to break out and then it broke out of its upward channel and attempted to break the resistance again, this rejection is a tell sign that it has a high possibility to hit $2.40. It does not end there, guys. We have seen companies like ACB go through the Head and Shoulders pattern. Literally is an example of what a Head and Shoulders can look like. Once it passes the neckline, this is the psychology of humans. They think it's going to keep going up. But then when after two rejections, everyone gets scared, everyone has the same stop loss, and then boom, the perfect storm. It's going to hit 2.4 on Neo. Like literally, it is being created right now. I mean, it's all speculation, but the velocity of this MACD, wow, it's almost comparable to when it went from about $10 all the way to $5, losing 50%. So we can expect something like 30 to 40%. Great buying opportunity, probably the short of the year once it breaks this support technical in the RSI. Definitely going to watch for that one. And then it's the next step is this line. You see this RSI line? It's lower than the 20. Once it breaks that, it could possibly try the lower RSI long-term perspective line. Maybe you guys don't believe in technical analysis. Well, the majority of this video is about the coronavirus. It is the perfect storm and the perfect short attack is on its way. I am betting that it's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. I mean, just look at these videos. It's pretty serious in China.
Shopping on a Saturday in Beijing during the coronavirus. This is a major shopping center, Sanlitun, and this is what's going on. Inside a flagship Adidas store here in central Beijing. It's open, but it's essentially empty. Flagship Apple store, and it's closed till at least February the 14th. Disney's also taking a hit, of course. This is a display for...
Yo, this is a multi-million-dollar movie. Should be huge. Because, you know, Mulan was popping back in the day when I was growing up.
Mulan, which was expected to be huge here in China. We don't even know when it's going to be released now.
Huge.
Store, restaurants still open, but barely anyone in them. It's deadly quiet.
You hear that? The restaurants stay open. Definitely going to break it this weekend. I was estimating 1,000 deaths. God bless their souls over there. It looks freaking scary. I looked up on Google manhandling infected Chinese, and basically these guys in these suits, as you can see, they are literally grabbing people and throwing them onto a bus like you would see on 28 Days Later or some shit, and there's zombies everywhere. Like that type of action, that type of movement, and the censoring of the free voice, you know, what people are saying on social media, and then they literally take it off after like 10 million hits. So the censorship is real. Something is going down over there. And that in itself, I think we need to put a 30 to 50% increase on the deaths and infections. There's something going on over here. They shouldn't be throwing people like that on the buses, ripping people apart from their families. There's a higher risk over here, and I understand that the flu, you know, 5,000 a year, whatever. This is a pandemic, okay, guys? A pandemic is when it has the potential to explode. I don't know if you've seen any type of biology type graph, but these bacteria and viruses, it just explodes at a certain point. So that's exactly what we're trying to prevent. And they're talking about 10 million deaths and then months and months without any type of consumerism. So we're expecting the coronavirus to get everyone to pull their money out of the market. So this is my prediction. The deaths are rising, people are scared. They want to be as liquid as possible. So they're going to pull all their money out of the stock market. No one's going to be buying cars. As you can see, no one was buying anything at the mall. I just typed in neo coronavirus and this is what I got. What they're saying is that essentially, since no one's going out and buying stuff, they're not going out and buying cars. But this is my speculation. They said they were going to build more neo houses than ever this year, and there is a big delay on that, and there's no telling when they can restart construction. When they get more neo houses on the land, they are going to increase sales, definitely. More streams of income, technically, if each house is pumping out good sales. Uncertainty is one of the biggest drivers for short attacks. So there's turbulence, like they're saying. They don't freaking know when this is going to improve. And if the deaths keep piling up, and if we add our 30 to 50% increase on their estimation because they're censoring everything and something's going down over there where they're treating this like 28 days later or a radioactive disaster or something like that, just judging by what I'm seeing, it is getting really serious.
Outside the hospital where he died, a martyr to telling the truth. He was one of 8 medical officials who reported the outbreak at the start and was reprimanded by the Wuhan police for spreading rumours. In Hong Kong, they understand the relationship between secrecy and the spread of the novel coronavirus, which has entered the territory from mainland China.
Yo, look how fast they build these.
They'd much rather talk about how they've nearly finished building a second 1,000-bed hospital in Wuhan at record speed. That's the advantage of an authoritarian regime. You can get things done. But the image of an efficient, modern healthcare system is at odds with what Wuhan citizens have filmed. Patients are packed like sardines in a new quarantine center in Wuhan.
Alright, guys, you see these setups? Everyone's just going to get infected eventually. It's just like the quarantine's not lit, you know what I mean? Like, they're not doing a really good job. They got basketball stadiums where they put, like, where the court is, they'll put, like, beds and stuff, and they're, like, right next to each other. They're thinking that this doctor, because he was exposed to the virus more often, they're saying because more people were infected, the better chance of the virus got to get into his body. But because there's more sources, eventually he got infected, even though he was doing all the precautions to not get infected from the airborne virus.
Medicines are in short supply, and they say basic hygiene isn't observed. The potential for further rapid spread is obvious. In Chinese cities, people are blowing whistles in honor of the whistleblower Dr. Li Wenliang. And
Guys, you might overlook this, but the culture, the popular consensus, if people are blowing whistles in respect for the doctor, there might be anarchy. There are comments in the YouTube videos that people think it is the best time to overthrow the government. People want freedom of speech. People want democracy. There might be the biggest riot in the history of China to overthrow the government. We know it won't happen. They got that shit on lock, censoring the social media, the internet. It's not easy. They probably got like a full staff just like on Facebook and TikTok all day, just watching a lot of fucking TikTok. But the whistleblowing is a big representation that there might be an uprising. This is not good for the economy. That's not certain. Uncertainty is going to lead to a fall in price.
Isolated in their apartments in Wuhan, shouting in his support. They've been posting the lyrics from the Les Miserables anthem. Do you hear the people sing? It's not clear that Chinese officials do.
Well, Thailand now has 25 confirmed cases of the coronavirus, and its capital, Bangkok, is now considered the most at-risk city in the world outside of China for spread of the infection. Our Bangkok correspondent, Jonathan Miller, has spoken to doctors and officials tasked with tackling the virus, who admit they may only be able to delay its spread rather than contain it.
Alright, enough of that. There's so many videos on YouTube. I've literally been binge watching it. I'm kind of scared, honestly. I would hate for it to get worse. Like that, pandemic is not good for anybody. So the double bottom is the next thing we gotta look for. So the reason I'm saying double bottom is just looking at the graph, it looks like it wants to double bottom. It wants to go back to $1.19. I'm serious. This is the sandcastle effect. A lot of new traders, they get into this new company and they think they can make a lot of money. They go to the beach, they build the sandcastle, and then they leave the beach. And then that was fun type of shit. It's literally making a sandcastle. I'm expecting a double bottom at $1.19. This is pretty bold. It's the perfect storm, guys. China having issues with the United States. If they get into a bad deal with Trump and people don't like it, coronavirus strengthens, there's no cure, it has the potential to go past 2.4. I have a feeling $2.40 is too high. I'm thinking it's going to double bottom. This is a huge long-term trend, guys, and it got rejected, okay? So it's going to hit the bottom, and it's going to make a W. This looks familiar, right? This is what I'm betting on next. Don't take this as financial advice. I mean, it looks like I was right on the head and shoulders, right? This could fail any day now. Like, this could open on Monday and just break out and just go straight to freaking 10. It could happen, but if this coronavirus thing gets out of hand and instead of 30,000 incidents, it's 100,000, and instead of 1,000 deaths, it's 3,000, we're going to have some serious issues. No one is going to be out. I think when Kobe Bryant died, it impacted me a lot because he was just the man as I was growing up. And then I was like, man, what is the point of life, man? You work so hard and achieve all this shit, and you could just die any day. Just perspective, I'm sure a lot of you guys felt that way. In China, this pandemic scare, no one wants to buy a freaking Neo, dude. They want a Tesla because of the HEPA filter and shit. I'm dead ass serious. They're not even thinking about I wasn't serious about that. But they are not thinking about buying a premium luxury item, okay? They're not going to Louis Vuitton and getting the latest Louis suit. They're thinking about their family and like how they want to spend time with people before they leave this earth because it's so fragile. And this pandemic is another reminder. It's just like, oh, anything can happen any day. Like someone's going to think of some bio bomb, and who knows? This could be some type of government-made cover-up or something. Who knows? But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't get caught in the gap down. It happens quick. Usually it looks just like the way it came up. Appreciate y'all for liking the video. It really helps my channel grow a lot faster. Just leave any feedback if you're bullish, if you're bearish, if you think I'm wrong, if you think I'm right. Let me know what you think is going to happen next week. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.